Hello students, so today we are going to learn what is the difference between pneumatic and the hydraulic systems. So in hydraulic and electrical system, what is the difference? So in hydraulic system, we have the signal as a pressurized oil, and as we have discussed, electrical system will be having the signal as a voltage or a current. We have also discussed that whenever we are going to use a pneumatic system, there is a transmission signal distance limitation. Also, we have learned that whenever we are going to send a signal to some device, that is, if we are using electrical system, then we are going to connect the transmitter. We also can be using any kind of sensor, and for that purpose, we need to give a standard signal. If we provide some other signal, a random signal, then what will happen? It won't be compatible with the other systems. So in electrical systems, we do prefer a standard signal. Same is the case with pneumatic system. But when it comes to hydraulic system, mostly we are dealing with the individual hydraulic systems only. We are very least concerned about connecting it to the other system. That is, compatibility with the electrical or the pneumatic system is not taken care in that perspective. So in this, we are not going to discuss, or we don't care about there should be a standard transmission signal or not, and in practice also there is no standard transmission signal. Now what about power? So as discussed, electrical system is having very less power compared to hydraulic, and compared to pneumatic, hydraulic is having much more power than that of pneumatic. So hydraulics are used along with the hydraulic power packs. Also, this hydraulic system is used in mine digging applications where there is a very huge amount of power required. You can even see that there are excavators, that is, they are excavating from the ground earth, from the crust. And for that purpose also we prefer hydraulic system other than of pneumatic or electrical system. They are really bulky because they have to carry along with all the actuators, all the control valves, and along with the control valves and actuators, you need to carry along with a hydraulic power pack, which is going to provide hydraulic power to your equipments. Transmission distance limited in hydraulic system, and there is no limitation in electrical. As in electrical, you are going to use only current of voltage as a transmission. So there is, you can send it using wires, you can also use fiber optic cables for transmission. But in case of hydraulic system, you have to use hose pipes for transmission. So hose pipes are very heavy in weight, and along with that, they are not that flexible that you can fold it and you can provide it, you can twist them. No, it is not possible. And also, as the distance increases, the cost of hose pipes also increases, and if the pressure increases, the cost of the hose pipe again increases. Okay, so there is limitation in with respect to distance in hydraulic system, and in electrical we don't have a limitation. Now in hydraulic systems, as discussed, they are bulky, and electrical they are small and compact due to the advancement in semiconductors. Installation is costly. Now when we are going to discuss about hydraulic, as we have discussed that there is very high power. So agar power ज़्यादा है, that means they should have a very sturdy foundation. So HPP, that is hydraulic power pack, it is going to power all the air, all the pump will be there, and everything has to be in a place very close to that of the transmission. तो ये सब करने के लिए I need very high initial cost, and whereas electrical system it is less costly. So for maintenance, again, as there are more moving parts in hydraulic system and less in electrical system, so the maintenance is higher in hydraulic systems. And if you are not going to maintain it, it is very risky to handle a hydraulic system that compared to the pneumatic. क्योंकि क्या होगा? In pneumatic you can vent it to the atmosphere. Air is immediately released to the atmosphere. But what about a very high pressurized oil is there with you? So in hydraulics, this pressurized oil can cause anything, and if this is a pressurized oil and you are in a vicinity of some hazardous area, I mean to say there is some current or there are some charged particles, it may even catch fire and it can create an unnecessary accident which can damage a huge. So it is difficult to operate. Now it is complicated and large. Yes, it is complicated and large as we need more number of components, and it is risky to handle. Okay, and small simple signal conditioning is required. Now why we need signal conditioning? We can use a 0 to 5 volt, 0 to 10 volt, plus minus 10 volt, 4 to 20 or 0 to 10. These are the standard transmission signals. But what if I want to couple a thermocouple along with this electrical system? So thermocouple is going to provide you the output as in millivolts, and if you want to connect it to the electrical system which is having a standard signal, in that you just need to have some signal conditioning which will boost up your millivolts to voltage range, and you can easily compare these two systems. So in this they are telling that there is simple signal conditioning. It is hydraulic system is unclean and electrical system is clean. Now this point is important because in hydraulic system we are using a pressurized oil. So oil agar use karte hai, तो it is going to leak, and mostly they create an unclean atmosphere. In our labs also, when we operate these hydraulic power packs and hydraulic actuators, there is oil leaking. क्योंकि क्या होगा, जब हम ऑपरेट करते हैं वो लीवर या पुश बटन, तो क्या होता है, व्हेन वी ऑपरेट एंड वी रिलीज, तो वो रिलीज होने के बाद जो कुछ थोड़ा बहुत बचा होता है वो लीक होना शुरू कर देता है, and they are very oily type. So it is called unclean system, and in case of electrical system it is clean system. There is no oil leaking or no gas leaking. This was all about hydraulic and electrical. So today we are also going to discuss difference between the hydraulic and pneumatic system, and we will close for this. Now what is hydraulic system and pneumatic system? In hydraulic system discussed, it is pressurized oil as a working fluid. In pneumatic system the working fluid is compressed air or gas. For hydraulic system we are not requiring a standard transmission signal, that is pressurized oil है तो उसकी range नहीं define करेंगे, but with pneumatic system the standard signal will be of 3 to 15 psi. And without that, why this is required? Because we are having standard transmitters and control valves which operate in this standard signal range only. Transmission lag. Now when we say that transmission lag is there in airs, there is a transmission lag. In case of hydraulic system they are a bit faster than that of pneumatic, because what will happen, for pneumatic system we are just using the tubings which will carry the air along with that and provide it to the actuator. But in hydraulic system we are using special type of hose pipes which are only made for this high pressurized fluid or oil type of material, and so there is a very less transmission lag and they are fast in operation. Compared to power, if we compare both hydraulic and pneumatic, so hydraulic is having very high power. It is really very high than that of pneumatic, and so we say that it is very difficult and risky to operate a hydraulic system as compared to that of pneumatic system. Costly. Now this is costly compared to pneumatic, and compared to electrical it is much more costly. So hydraulic is costly than of pneumatic because अगर कोई चीज हमें इतनी high pressure को चाहिए, so everything will be purchased as per that pressure requirement only. कुछ भी लगा दिया and it is going to operate. No. If I say that 4 to 5 bar pressure is required, तो उतने ही टाइप का सस्टेन करने वाले कंट्रोल वॉल्व्स ही चाहिए होंगे, उसी टाइप का एक्चुएटर लगेगा. Then oil acts as a lubricator and carries away heat generator. So there is no lubrication separately needed. That is FRL unit की hydraulic system में जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. But as vice versa, pneumatic system without lubrication it is not going to work. So अगर lubrication नहीं करोगे, oil नहीं provide करोगे, then they are going to rust and it is not going to operate your cylinders, and there is going to be a wear and tear. They are difficult and they are easier compared to that of hydraulic. They are easier, but compared to electrical they are not that soft or easier to operate. Its operation is smooth and not that smooth. Now in hydraulic system, as we have pressurized oil and oil is a bit more, so you don't get a feel that a sound like cut is not available in hydraulic. They give very slow and smooth motion. Compared to pneumatic, there is a bit sound which is always there in pneumatic actuators. Now this is unclean system, hydraulic and pneumatic. It is clean because the air can be directly vented to atmosphere and there is no leaking part. Even though air is leaked, but it is not going to create your atmosphere unclean. It is not safe in hazardous area, it is safe in hazardous area. In pneumatic system, as we say that it is only air, so it is safe to use in hazardous areas. But if we are using a pressurized oil in a hazardous area and it is very hot, and if there is some fire strike, so it can directly damage everything. Okay, so it is not safe in hazardous atmosphere. So we preferably for hazardous area we go for pneumatic, and if we prefer electrical system, then we go for intrinsic safety barrier, which will take care of hazardous and non-hazardous areas differentiation, and they will separate those two systems, and then only they are going to operate. Okay, so this was about the difference between hydraulic and pneumatic system. The reference is pneumatic instrumentation from Mazumdar, and also you can Google out. Okay, so thanks for watching.